Okay guys, we got there in the end.
Sounds like a song, that. Yeah, the last two games have been all about results, points rather than performance. You know, it was a tough Christmas for us. It didn't go where we wanted it to go. So what the players have had to do is knuckle down, work hard in training, and then come and produce two performances that would give us back-to-back wins. And that's what they've done. The home record is still very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, we've had lots of injuries to contend with.
Russ, it's been, you know, over Christmas it was a sticky period. We've had injuries to deal with, people coming back off loans. Every single one of us has had to dig in, get the confidence back in the players. And I've been in teams that are going for promotion, and when the confidence is low, that 10-yard pass is now a 20-yard pass and things like that, and that's what the players have had to deal with. You know, it's positive that we've got two back-to-back wins and getting that mentality back of winning games, and I think they've showed the character that they've got the spirit in there to keep winning the games. Sorry, I was going to say, you know, at half-time, obviously again we're 1-0 down, but the pep talk, the influence that he especially give, you know, that's where we've gone on in the second half, and we deserve the win.
Both games have been quite similar, really. We've been in control of the game, we've conceded a sloppy goal, and then we've had to get the result that we've deserved.
Yeah, we've made it hard for ourselves in those two games by not being productive enough in the final third and getting that first goal, which then, you know, changes the whole complex of the game. 0-0 or a 1-0 to the opposition, which we've seen in the two games, it gives them something to hang on to and it makes it harder, and then that's what teams want. They want the crowd to get edgy, the crowd to get nervous, that relays to the players, and you know, that's what you want as a away performance, is to get the first goal, and it makes it a mountain to climb. So, like Alex just said, full play very positive from the players to respond like that and get us over the line in both games, and it showed great character. But there's a need for us to be better, more ruthless when we're on top in games and get that first goal, get that second one, and then, you know, that's what we were doing earlier in the season.
Cookie scored again, that's his 16th.
Vital, he's been different class, all aspects. You know, when he's not scoring goals, he gets frustrated and he's the first to sort of beat himself up, but you know, that's our job, to keep him sort of grounded and his mind focused on what he does best, and that's pinning defenders, scoring goals, working hard for the team, and you know, he's getting his rewards, and I'm really pleased for him.
You changed things around about the hour mark. You brought Johnny Gorman on, and he was rewarded with his first goal, I think it is, for the club.
Yeah, you know, he's needed that. He's been one of the ones that's, I think, felt the pressure more than anybody really. He's a young boy, and he came with big expectations on his shoulders, and has struggled a little bit with it. So the good thing about Johnny is, as with most of them in there, he wants to learn and he wants to improve, and he's realised, you know, that the only way he's going to get himself back to any kind of level where he's come from is by hard work and learning the game and being consistent in what he does. So there's still a long way to go with Johnny, but I think it's a project that we will get rewards from if we stick in there. But some of it has got to come from within him also. So, you know, the learning curve for them, and same with Cookie. I think there's more to come from him if he, you know, learns one or two things in his game and improves on those. Then we'll get an even better return from him.
And he's still young enough to learn, Cookie.
And a quality goal from Shez for the third one.
That's 2 and 2.
2 and 2, yeah.
That's fantastic. People have criticised, you know, not getting goals from midfield and that, but Shez got, you know, a second today and took it really well.
Yeah, and so we keep on the heels of Fylde, who won again today, but at least we keep the gap from the teams below us as well.
Yeah, let's just worry, like I said, Russ, let's worry about ourselves, and you know, they've nicked another last-minute sort of goal today. That's, you know, fair play to them.
That's what the teams at the top do. That's what we've done the last couple of games, isn't it?
That's what I mean. You know, they might want to not playing well today, so we'll just keep going. We'll keep working hard and see where that takes us.
So Oxford City away next week, which they're a bit of an up and down side. Certainly won't be an easy game.
No, they've got a good home record, and they play football. You know, it'll determine what the conditions are like this week as to what their pitch is like. It's notorious for not being the greatest in the world.
And if it's on.
So, yeah, these two results will give us some positivity in the group, and you know, if we can go and be resolute and difficult to beat down there, then we'll always create chances as a group of players. And then we will hopefully the week after that maybe get one or two returners near to match fitness.
Yeah, I was just going to say that you won't have anybody back next week because there's still a few weeks away.
There's still some. Pilks needs to do some work. Hopefully start running a lot more next week. Al Ray's probably slightly a week behind him, and then, you know, maybe start of Feb, second week in Feb, then Big Wilson, will be, you know, close to training again and pushing that way. But you know, we'll keep also looking to improve, to add to the squad if we can next week, and try and bring, you know, a bit more attacking threat into the squad.
We try.
Yeah, and if you don't, it's just like the last couple of games, carry on with what we've got and until the other players come back, really.
Yeah, that's all you can do as the group. Or what they've done is, you know, they haven't played, you know, as well as they've done earlier in the season, but at the same time, you only get 3 points from winning games, and it doesn't matter how you win them at this stage of the season. We've just got to hang on to filed hope that they start to slip up somewhere, and we just work our way into results and keep doing what we're doing.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.